Welcome to Decor Ideas, where creativity lives in every curve and corner. This channel brings you visual inspiration through woodworking and decor projects made to transform your space. Each video content is designed to help you dream, plan, and create with confidence. We focus on style, simplicity, and the timeless beauty of woodwork. Today we will show you a collection woodworking projects idea you can do with simple tools on no power and no problem. In a world increasingly defined by fast technology, mass production, and the constant hum of machinery, there is a quiet revolution happening in small corners of garages, on back porches, and in home workshops. It is not flashy. It does not depend on expensive tools or noisy power equipment. It begins with the humblest of things: a piece of wood, a hand plane, maybe a chisel or a mallet. It is woodworking without power tools, a practice rooted in patience, purpose, and presence. And it is a response to both an aesthetic desire and a soul-level longing that many modern makers didn't even know they had. There is a distinct beauty in simplicity. The idea that one can create with just their hands and a few manual tools speaks to a part of us that wants to slow down. In a world where so much feels out of our control, making something tangible with intention, without the rush of electricity or the dependency on sophisticated machinery, offers a sense of grounding. You are not plugging in. You are tuning in. You are engaging fully with the process, not just the product. For many beginner woodworkers or those without access to large equipment, the idea of working without power tools isn't just romantic, it's realistic. The financial investment is lower. The safety concerns are reduced. The noise is minimal, which means you can work in an apartment, on a balcony, or in a quiet home without disturbing your neighbors or family. It strips away the barrier to entry and replaces it with pure creativity. But beyond these practicalities, there's something deeply satisfying about the work itself. When you complete a box, a stool, or a decorative shelf with only hand tools, the sense of accomplishment runs deeper than the surface. You feel every moment of labor in the object you've made. You remember the knots you worked around, the corners you squared by eye, the joints you shaped with patience. And perhaps most importantly, you remember that it was you, your hands, your skill, your presence that brought it to life. This kind of making is not just about creating beautiful things. It is about cultivating a way of being. It is an antidote to burnout. It invites mindfulness. You can't rush through a dovetail joint with a coping saw and chisel. You can't force a stubborn board into square without taking time to understand it. So you slow down. And as you do, something shifts. The chatter quiets. The mind focuses. In this way, woodworking becomes not just a creative practice, but a meditative one. And the results, though simple, are often profound. A rustic cutting board with rounded corners and hand-sanded edges. A small coffee table with imperfect but sturdy legs. A wall-mounted coat rack with character. These are not just items for the home. They are reflections of the maker's journey. They carry the marks of imperfection, signs of learning, growth, adaptation. In a world obsessed with perfection, these pieces remind us of what is real. What's more, there is a growing market that values this kind of authenticity. Customers are hungry for objects with a story, something made by human hands, not machines. When they see a hand-carved spoon or a minimal shelf made from reclaimed wood, they feel a connection. The slight variation in curve or color isn't a flaw, it's a fingerprint. It's proof that someone cared enough to make this slowly, honestly. Dear viewers, are you enjoying today's content? We post furniture, decor, and craft ideas videos on a daily basis. If you are new to the channel, subscribe and join a growing community that loves making spaces feel like home and to never miss these inspirational furniture, decor, and craft ideas. Smash the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we upload new videos. Also, don't forget to like and share this video, as your likes and shares enable us grow our channel and give you more content in return. For makers looking to earn income from their craft, this opens up opportunities. Simplicity doesn't mean low value. On the contrary, handmade objects made without power tools often hold a higher perceived worth, not just in price, but in sentiment. At farmers markets, local craft fairs, and online platforms, these pieces stand out. They tell a story that customers want to bring into their homes. A story of mindfulness, of effort, of reclaiming a slower pace in an increasingly frantic world. And the practice continues to feed the maker as well. It sharpens skill in a way that power tools often bypass. Learning to saw a straight line by hand, to chisel a mortise cleanly, or to glue and clamp with care. These are fundamental woodworking skills. They build competence that translates to every other area of craftsmanship. Once you've mastered the hand tools, you understand the wood. And when you do add a power tool into the mix, you use it with greater wisdom. But perhaps the greatest reward is intangible. It's in the quiet pride you feel when you walk past a bench you made on your own. It's in the moment someone sits down at a table you crafted and says, "You made this," with genuine awe. It's in the peaceful hours where you worked by daylight, surrounded by sawdust and birdsong, not buzz and noise. It is a way of making that speaks to something ancient in us, a lineage of makers who shaped their world not with wires and outlets, but with attention, repetition, and care. In truth, woodworking without power tools is not a limitation, it is a liberation. It frees you from the fast-paced race for efficiency and returns you to the joy of discovery. It teaches you to value effort over speed, intimacy over precision, and creativity over conformity. Whether you are building to furnish your own space or to offer handmade goods to the world, this approach delivers more than function or income. It delivers fulfillment. So yes, there is a moment, quiet and powerful, when you realize, no power, no problem. Just you, your tools, and a piece of wood with a story waiting to be told. And in that moment, the dust settles, the world slows, and what you are making is not just decor or furniture, but meaning itself. Well, dear viewers, there you have them. Our hand-picked woodworking projects idea you can do with simple tools on no power and no problem. Which ones did you like? What did you like about them? Share us your thoughts in the comment section. We hope you've enjoyed our today's content. If you do, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already, and also smash that notification bell so that you'll be the first one to be notified when we upload new videos. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos. Your subscriptions, likes, and shares are what inspire us to create more content. Therefore, please consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't already. And finally, thank you for watching until the end. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Until then, stay safe and stay blessed.